we're gonna skip the intro. I just want to say my previous video that I made on Marathon, and I made a bet that by the time that video was launched, it's gonna increase more. Sure, far enough, it did. Didn't think it would take this long or this fast. Like what, 24 to 48 hours. Looks like Marathon claiming that if anyone asks for a campaign, then Marathon is not for you. Bungie is done. Now this is a video from Dr. Disaster, so let's see what he had to say.
Alright me hearties, make sure you hit the like button on this video in order to fend off the algorithm monster, share the video with your buddies, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and don't forget to follow me over on X, where I keep a list of games lousy with woke crap pinned to the account at all times for your reference. My handle on that platform is Dr. Disaster 1. But anyways, let's take a look at what's being said about Marathon. First, let's look at what the director of the game had to say in this article from Yahoo Tech. It says, Bungie's upcoming sci-fi extraction shooter Marathon isn't aiming to replace Destiny, and, in fact, its director is very open about the fact that Destiny players who are only into PvE experiences might not vibe with the new game at all. In an interview with Games Radar, Marathon game director Joe Ziegler talks about the process of onboarding players from Destiny, noting that there's some differences between the two, with some barriers that the devs can help smooth out. However, I think there's other things that maybe we can't, he adds, just to be 100% honest.
Have all this been ironic? I swear, these journals cannot keep their mouths shut. They're probably gonna take the good ones, and then the bad ones that happens to this game, they remove it. Simple as that. Tell me something, have any of you played Destiny? If so, what was your experience?
Part of me now believes that people like this have got to be saboteurs, purposely ruining their employers' chances at making money. There's no way that people like this can actually be this bad at PR, can they? I mean, for Pete's sake, stop telling gamers what your game can't do and what it won't be like, and start telling us why you think it's awesome. This isn't rocket science. A savvy person would have simply said, yeah, this game plays a lot like Destiny.
Okay, based on the trailer, what I'm seeing here, it does look like Destiny, although one problem you need to know is that live service, whether it's free to play or premium price, it is still not feasible. You gotta make like that in-game, that hardly works. Look, it's not wrong for you to request a campaign, because I think most people, they prefer single player. Yes, they like live service just to hang out, but at the same time, some people don't because they're just playing casually and they don't want to deal with cheaters.
Left it at that. I'm not trying to blast the dude for being honest. I like honesty, but it's definitely possible to pass the honesty threshold to the point that you have reached utter stupidity. Case in point, the next thing this director says is really stupid. This is Bungie's version of don't like it, don't buy it. It's not quite as bad as the Battlefield 5 debacle, but it wasn't very smart.
Okay, hopefully it will not be like previous games, but then again, we all know these people. The one thing that keep in mind is Suicide Squad killed the Justice League. That is another red flag. What do I take from this? Honestly, I'm probably gonna play it. Seriously, can these people just make it free to play? Look, I know both sides, both free to play and premium price, has to make money. There's always a way.
Debacle, but it wasn't very smart. The article then reads, Ziegler explains, I think part of it is we don't expect Marathon to become Destiny 3. Our goal is not to basically make a new product that replaces Destiny 2. We believe that Destiny 2 has a future, and the team working on it has been working really hard to understand what players' needs are. But if you like Destiny and you happen to like a lot of PvP sandbox experiences, and those are other games that you play, then we think that Marathon could be something very exciting for you. And then here's where he really put his foot in his mouth. That doesn't mean that every Destiny fan is going to adore Marathon and everything it has to offer though.
I think if these Destiny fans would be disappointed when they tried out Marathon, so I suggest you either play Marvel Rivals or The First Descendant. They are still popular today. My god, that's a lot to unpack. I mean, why would you want to equip PvE or close quarter combats? What's the harm in that? Nothing, isn't it? This is a complete 180, folks. Man, I don't know if I'm reading this. You know what? Let's react to one more clip.
Doesn't mean that every Destiny fan is going to adore Marathon and everything it has to offer, though. If you are a Destiny player who's really not interested in any PvP at all, it's probably not the game for you, because there's going to be PvP interactions that occur, the game director warns. At some point, someone else who is a player is going to come across you and shoot you. He later doubles down.
Oh boy. Good thing this one's just fictional. You guys can do whatever you want. I haven't exactly played Destiny or any Destiny games. The only thing that I knew that I still be playing is Marvel Rivals or The First Descendant. I'm lost for words. So TLDR, don't say people request what you need to add are racist, transphobe, whatever it is. I mean, what's with these Wokies? Can't they just make a good game? It's not rocket science. I will have to confirm that this Marathon game has just increased its percentage from 200% to 300%. But look, if you cannot, or perhaps if Marathon doesn't have your expectation, then you can either play Marvel Rivals or The First Descendant. They're giving you banger after banger. In conclusion, I think it depends on situation. Some people prefer PvP, some people prefer PvE.
Shake it up. That one hurt. Here comes some serious damage.
Whatever you must do, Spider Zero,
Moonlight left it on.
get you there to do it.
Another epic victory. Big win.
Leave a like and subscribe. If you want woke or anti-woke detected, or you just want to see me play games, you can visit my second, third, and fourth channel up here or link in the description.